Get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I do see it, bro.
So you're coming in over in that you're going down into the holes. I'm coming up out of them.
No, you know, you know what? You're absolutely. I do go down into the, bro. This conversation could only happen on this podcast, bro. This is such high level
Mate,
kickology. You get me? Like,
ecology.
yes, my people, Big PROZECH back again. You already know what it is, man. Your sneaker and lifestyle podcast, Kicks Chronicles. And yes, we are here with the final part 2 of our chat with the one and only, the normal one, Mr. Ricky St. Clair is in the building. Yes, we get into family, we get into fatherhood. We also ask him if his house was on fire, what pair of kicks would he try and get out the fire? You get me? We start chatting about, you know what, this year has been an unbelievable year in terms of the kicks that have come out and the kicks that are still coming. So we ask him about the kicks that have come out and we ask him about what he's looking forward to as well, because there's some hot fire coming out. And talking about hot fire, we get into some quick fires with Ricky as well. And lastly, I'll ask him what being a sneakerhead truly means to him. Great interview, great guy. People, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, continue to show love and support, and we'll continue to get amazing guests from the community. And with all of that being said, I'm your boy PROZECH. This is Kicks Chronicles, and once again, this is the last part of our interview with the one and only, the normal one, Mr. Ricky St. Clair. Enjoy. What would you say is like your rarest pair, like, or your like most expensive pair?
um, Rarest is probably the trophy rooms. I mean, I'm not 100% on the numbers per
It
unit,
was low
but
numbers
I
though.
heard it was low,
It was
like
low numbers.
50K or
Yeah,
something
it was
like
low
that.
numbers, super low numbers.
Um, um, Obviously, like the Travis ones, and but the custom Air Force Ones probably are the most expensive. They were a gift from my wife again for our anniversary, and she got basically. Now I'm gonna have to go and get these because the detail that went into them is actually amazing. Let me come right back to
Yeah,
you.
let's yeah, let's give Mrs. Sinclair her flowers. You get me? We need to show the shoe. You get me? Hold tight. Is that a skeleton in the background? Rotted.
And these were just by the door.
Okay,
They were just
man's
by
got the
the.
bread reimagines there, and he's got the velvet blacks. No, it's velvet browns.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
the
ones
whole-
there. You
they
get me?
were
Velvet brown
they were
Travises. Yeah, they were by the
yeah,
front door
so
with the cell
laces.
laces. Yeah. He's done his thing. He's
That's
legit.
what I kick checked you wearing earlier today.
That is what you were wearing. Yes, it is exactly what you were
Yeah,
wearing.
but you
Okay.
see these.
Okay.
So
Island.
yeah, my
Okay.
dad was from Ireland,
Respect it.
and obviously our man loves boxing. And at the time,
Loma.
Loma was the goat, bro. Now
Loma.
he's gone quiet.
Yeah.
The TSC is for Team St. Clair.
Love that.
Yeah,
That's
the
lovely.
WBC belt,
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
like all hand painted. And then this is the cream, bro, the cream of the crop.
What? Is that St. Lucia? Yeah,
St.
bro.
Lucia, that's where my
St.
mum's
Lucia.
from.
Love that.
Yeah,
You get me? So what is that? Is that the
Muhammad
man?
Ali,
You get me? That's the man himself,
float
Muhammad
like a
Ali.
butterfly, sting like a bee.
Sting like a bee. You get me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so,
Team St. Clair, we love that. That's
bro,
amazing, man. Give it we gotta give it up for Miss St. Clair, man, for doing that thing,
yeah,
man. Beautiful shoe, man.
she did her thing with those,
Yeah.
really and truly. Without getting too deep about it, I didn't know my dad. And to some people, it's really confusing that my dad was the absent white guy
Oh yeah, I
from
hear that.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Like I don't really hold it against him because it's his first time on the planet too. He was just trying to figure it out, trying to be the normal one, but it didn't really work for him. Do you know what I mean? And before anyone could do anything about the lack of relationship between us. He passed away.
Oh man.
So I still acknowledge him and the parts of me that maybe I don't understand because I grew up with my mum. I never saw it in her. It must be from him. Do you
I
know what
get
I
it.
mean?
I
Because
get it.
growing up and watching the way my daughters are with, so we're growing up with them still. Like,
Hmm.
just because we have children doesn't mean we stop growing. So I'm growing up
Facts.
still with my daughters, learning how to be their dad. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I see things in them that I know is in me that I know isn't from my mum,
I get it.
and my wife don't understand it. Do you know what I mean? But we we inherit their traits and their behaviors and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So I still acknowledge him, even though he wasn't in my life. So yeah, when she gifted me those trainers, bro, it was emotional. I can't lie.
Bro.
Because it was like, for a long time, I hated the guy. And I felt like I was a mistake and this, that, and the other. And then without him, like, I wouldn't be here. And all
Facts.
of the good and the bad experiences that I've had, the highs and the lows, I wouldn't have experienced. And all of these things culminate into my life as I know it and I love it to be. Do you know what I mean? So
Mm.
I have to acknowledge him. Without him, there is no me.
Absolutely.
So I really, really, really appreciate them trainers, like, more than she actually anticipated, because it was like her saying that even the trainer thing, like, to her, it's a pain in the backside.
Yeah.
But it's like, here, I'm going to give you another pair of these things that I think is actually a fault in you, that you love these things so much. But here's another pair. Like, you're not a mistake.
Facts.
It's not a mistake. It's just who you are.
That's it.
And I see it and I appreciate you. I acknowledge you. Like, bro, like, yeah, they
That's
are a special
amazing.
pair.
That
Yeah,
is
special pair.
amazing. Ricky, man, thank you so much for sharing that, bro. Um, you don't know like, how important those types of experiences are, obviously for yourself, because what that experience in life has led you to is now you are a humble, hard-working family man who
Mm,
has his priorities in check, and is and seeks to share knowledge and impart
mm,
into the youth, and continue to pay it forward. Like, so that experience has born greatness, right? In reality, it's hard to understand, because as a youth you're going through situations and trying to understand them while you're going through them. So sometimes you don't have the perspective, but by the
mm,
grace of God, you've got to an age where you can look back and appreciate. I went through a
mm-hmm,
thing, and that didn't define that man. It didn't define him as a person. He was growing as we were growing. And I'm the
mm-hmm,
exact same as you. Like, my background is very similar. I didn't meet my father until I was in my late 20s. And even the story of how I met my father is a testimony in and of itself. Like, it would take
mm,
about 45 minutes, an hour for me to really get my head around how it worked.
mm,
But like, ultimately I made the effort to find this man,
mm,
and I met him. And my and I was exactly the same as you. For a long period of time, I hated this man because he made
mm-hmm,
me feel inferior through his
mm-hmm,
absence. He made me feel
mm-hmm,
less than. My mum did an
mm-hmm,
amazing job. She did her absolute best. She did what she
mm-hmm,
could. I've got an older brother. I've got older sisters. Like, I don't know if I lacked. You get me? Like, but at the time, you can't tell a child that they should have perspective. They're
mm,
going through it as they're going through it, sort of thing.
mm-hmm,
And it's as I get older and I realize, you know what? I look back on my life, and one thing that my mum always did, and this is why I always hold her in the highest esteem, she never badmouthed my father in front of me. Even
mm,
though he weren't around, even though she was
mm-hmm,
a single parent, she had to do it all
mm-hmm,
by herself. She never said a bad word about him, and
mm,
that spoke more to me than anything else.
mm-hmm,
That spoke more to me than anything else. So when I decided I'm gonna try and make a relationship, I'm gonna try and find him. When I went to her, I could go to her with no fear. She said to me,
mm,
"Go true, big man. Go and do your thing,
mm-hmm,
because that's you need to bring go full circle. You need to complete that story. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
do it for you. You need to go and do that. And even though I've got issues with that
Mm-hmm.
man, even though I
Mm-hmm.
don't like what he did, that's your
Mm-hmm.
dad. So you need to go
Mm-hmm.
and complete that story. And
Mm-hmm.
she gave me that blessing and she gave me that confidence to go and do that. You get me, man? So I really, really, you don't even understand, really
Mm.
appreciate you sharing that story, man, because there are many people, like, whether, like, just in life, you get me, man. Many people that are going to listen to this maybe have people in their lives that have gone through similar things. You get me? Like, we grew up in an
Like, you're
era
not
where
alone, man.
you get me? We grew up in an era where absentee fathers was a massive, like, epidemic. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
it's not as bad now, because that generation of children that grew up without dads, I know a lot of men that I roll with, you get me, that didn't grow up with dads, are the
Mm.
best dads. They're amazing dads. They
Mm.
make a point of being so involved in their children's lives. You get me? Like, and hopefully those, that situation
Big love to them, man.
yeah, it doesn't repeat itself. You get me? It doesn't become a thing that
Mm-hmm.
continues down generations and
Mm-hmm.
generations, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you sharing that story, man. It's deeper. You get me, man? You know what? You, man, in the community, you see, this is it, right? This is what happens, yeah. You start chatting to certain man in the community, yeah, right? It was Shavani last time. It's you, bro. What are you guys trying to actually do to me on this podcast, bro? Are you trying to make
Bro,
Prozac cry, like,
bro.
on a podcast? Like, we need to
Just
chill
here for
out.
the vibes,
We need
bro.
to chill out, bro. We need to chill out, man. But that was
Yeah,
amazing,
man.
broski. That was amazing. That was amazing. You know, what I wanna do you know what? Let's flip this all the way around, yeah, right? Your house is on fire, you can only grab one. What you take it?
I could only grab how
Do you
many?
know what? Actually, you can grab two, because I'm gonna let you take the Team St. Clair specials. So you can get
Team
one
St.
more.
Clair specials.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna let you
man.
take one more, right? One more. House is on
Oh,
fire. You can grab
bro.
one more. You get me? Like, family safe, kids are safe, everything's safe. It's just the kicks.
Do you know what? It's best that I just grab the rack by the front door and dash it out of there. The rack
Fam,
holds about eight, bro. I'm
do you
dashing
know
the
what? I
rack
can't even
out.
hold him on that, bro, because we've seen the evidence,
Oh,
bro. It's right there. It's right
yeah,
there.
man.
It's
I'm
right there.
saving the rack.
It's
Do
right
you know
there.
what? The only thing that will burn, man, that will literally burn, man, is like I haven't even worn the bricks yet, and I haven't worn the navies. And
Jeez.
like I see you doing your chores in your when you got new shoes, you were rocking the bricks, and I was like, I want to channel that energy, but you know, when you feel like I want to be going somewhere when I wear
It
these,
needs to be
it's
right.
it's that kind of vibe.
It needs to
I
be
was
right.
gonna say it's just it's for me. Those aren't just put it on and take a pic kind of pair. It's like I want man to see. I want to turn heads. People are gonna look at that colorway and go, "What is my guy?" I know the Jordan fours. Why did they say bike hair on the back? Uh,
Bro.
do you
Number
know what I'm
one
saying?
comment. Number one comment.
I, I want man to break their neck a little bit when I rock those.
It's a
So
special shoe.
that's
It's a
why they're
special
not going to
shoe.
be by the front door.
Yeah,
You feel
facts,
me?
facts.
That's why they're not going to be right the front door.
Well, you know what I was gonna say?
So yeah,
I rudely interrupted. What I was gonna say, yeah, right, was I took them
yeah,
on holiday. I recently went on holiday. I took them on holiday, and I think I wore them once to dinner,
mm,
literally, because to I don't know why I've done this, but like I actually feel they will go down as a future grill.
yeah,
I think so. I just think
yeah,
they've got all the earmarks of a girl type
mm,
shoe, and it's like I don't want to kill them off, like just rocking them
mm,
crazy. So like I wore them once to dinner. The rest of the time I was rocking some New Balance. I was like just looking at them.
mm,
You get me? Like I feel the shoe is fantastic, and I get what you're saying.
mm,
Like in having a moment. I did that for vibes. You
mm,
get me? So anyone that watched that video
mm,
knows I just
yeah,
did that
man,
for vibes. You get me? Like
yeah,
just
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah,
I knew it would rattle some people on the internet. You get me? Like you get
yeah,
me messing around in the kicks. You get me?
yeah,
But
man.
yeah, the shoe. Like I hold the shoe in such a high esteem, and I'm exactly like you, man. The shoe's
Do-
fire. The shoe's fire.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do you know what you just brought to my mind as well? Is that we didn't even touch on the Chicago Shadow unions. You know, we were going through what
Interesting.
Nike have been doing this year. We didn't
Interesting.
touch on them.
Yeah.
Bro, like, and the other thing I wanted to say, are New Balance this era's Avias?
No, we gotta give New Balance a bit more respect than Avia.
Yeah?
You get me?
Is that what
They've
we're
definitely
doing?
now we
I
definitely
just want to,
That's
I
an
just want to
interesting
see
point. That no,
where
you're
they
feeling
line
it.
up in
You
your
just want to,
thoughts.
yeah. To be honest, yeah, I have to read. So first and foremost, the Union Shadow slash Chicago's is an interesting shoe for me because once again, I think maybe it's a bit too much, right? A little too
Mm.
soon after the lost
Mm.
and founds. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but like, and I was gonna say something else, but really, I should be saying this. Did the story need that shoe? I don't know
Mm.
because I thought they were doing pretty well with the black toe. You get me? I thought they were doing pretty well with the Royal. Those shoes are
Mm.
they're upper echelon shoes, right? Upper echelon
Mm-hmm.
shoes, right? Can't never be talked about or touched. You get me? Like, is the shadow in Chicago, is the shadow and Chicago seen in the same light as the Royals and the Black Toes? I don't think so.
Not right
Right?
now.
I don't think
Definitely
so.
not right
I
now.
don't think so. Now, Chicago is always gonna get love. That shoe is
Yeah.
predominantly a Chicago. So if you missed out
Yep.
on the Lost and Founds, I can understand why you'd want that shoe. You get me? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
it's obviously a special Chicago. You get me? It was fairly
Mm.
limited, so I can understand people going for the shoe. But for me, I felt
Mm-hmm.
like it wasn't necessary in terms of furthering that story. I don't think it was
Mm-hmm.
necessary. But that's just my two
Mm.
cents. What do you think?
Bro, I
Because
was a bit of the same.
You're a one guy. You know better than me, really.
Yeah, like honestly, when I heard they were coming out, the first thought was excitement, like,
Hmm.
oh, that's a cop.
Hmm.
And then the event at Offspring, and I wore the Lost and Found, and it was the first time I pulled them out of a box for a long time. And then that just got me thinking, like, when you're not wearing shorts and you're just wearing jeans and they're covering the top of the shoe,
It's the same shoe.
the same shoe.
It's
Do
the
you know what I
same
mean?
shoe.
And then it's like the gotcha, it's a union, and it's like, okay, you got me, but it's not that deep.
It's not
And
that deep.
everyone complains about the laces on them Donnies. The laces apparently never stay tied up.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard a lot of people complain about the laces not staying tied up. No. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like it's just another crazy pair
yeah,
this year.
yeah,
Like what a night doing. But we
yeah,
can always come back to that.
yeah. The other thing that you mentioned, which is absolutely fair, was the Navy SBs. Now, I had the Pine Greens. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really go so heavy in for the navies, even though I am a navy guy. Like, if you see me going to work 5 days out of five, I'm rocking navy blue
Mm-hmm.
because just I'm just a
Mm-hmm.
navy guy. Like, I've always grown up loving that color. I think, man, my
Mm.
car's basically navy as well. Like, it's one of them ones where it's like there's everything that's right about the shoe. I just came to the realization that I have a slight issue with how they are managing the Jordan slash SB collaboration. I have a slight issue with it now. I
Mm.
just have a slight issue with it now.
Okay.
And it spilled over into the navies to the point where I was like, I don't need that, right? Because I've got the pine greens. I really like the green. I'm good with it, right? And the issue that I have is what I know about SBs is when I was like getting my understanding about sort of where SBs fit in the pantheon of sneaker legacy, it was
Mm.
some of the most crazy designs. It was some of the
Mm.
most out there color blocking. It was different.
Mm.
It was this. It was da da da. It was so like out there and amazing
Mm-hmm.
from the Gratefuls. You know what I'm saying? Like Chunky Donkeys. You get me? Like Diamond Supply. You know what I'm saying? Like what does
Mm-hmm.
and all different types of shoes. You get me, man?
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany's. Boom, boom, boom. Right, different
Mm-hmm.
types of shoes, different types of materials, all these different types of things. And
Yep.
the two times that they do a collaboration, one's green, really nice green, and one's
Mm-hmm.
navy blue, really nice navy blue. That is not representative of SB to me. You get
Mm-hmm.
me? Like, so this is where I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you need to actually,
They tinkered a little bit more in it.
this is it. You need to do a little bit more than that.
Little
You get me?
Claudio
Because
Ranieri.
this is it. We need a little bit more, because what you're doing is a less is more, which I appreciate
Mm.
sometimes. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
me? Because I am that type. I'm an understated youth, man. I don't go crazy. Like, I'm wearing the Ghana top today, but like, for the most part, as I said, navy blue. You get me? Like, but
Mm-hmm.
I needed a little bit more. I just
Mm.
wanted. It's not that I needed a little bit more, because if I could still come across the SB navies, I might still pick them up. But I want a bit more. I
Mm.
want something a little bit crazy. I want something a little bit out there. And maybe they don't want to
Yeah.
do that because they don't want
Mm.
to alienate anyone. But SB never
Mm-hmm.
cared about
Mm.
alienating anyone in the past. So why do they
Yeah.
care now?
Do you think that they may have been more cautious because they've already tinkered with the Jordan 4, the
The
builds,
tooling.
the
Yeah,
shape?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
tooling
It's
was
a
all,
fair
it's all
point.
it's all different.
It's a fair point.
Um, but I mean, jumping on what you're saying, I do feel like this cream box era has been ultra safe.
Super safe.
They've been so safe, and then because of that, these rodeo or Black History Month or whatever
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
call these
yeah,
dunks that have just come out,
yeah.
like I'm looking at them and you're doing too much. What is this? Do you know what I mean? All of your designs up until now have been dead.
Yeah,
There has
yeah.
been like
That's facts. They're
the
doing way
Safari
too much.
2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Safari 2.0 was the most elaborate thing they'd done in the SB Dunk. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then these ones come out, and it's like this hyper, I don't know, menthol
Yeah,
green,
Manful Green
the
is a
the
good shot.
pink sole, and the almost like the Mike
Stitching.
Tyson
Yeah.
design going around the
For
side.
real.
I don't know what that that
Like, the stitching's a
bro.
little
That looks
wide.
like
Yeah.
some mad like cheap tattoo that you
Oh
would
my
get on
days.
a
Some tribal
holiday
thing, yeah.
bender in Ibiza
Yeah,
or
yeah, for
something.
real.
What does
Tenerife or
that tattoo
something.
mean? I don't know, man. I just got it done on holiday.
Them ones there,
Like it
man.
looks like they just slapped one of them on the back of the shoe. I'm like,
Very interesting.
something just doesn't sit right with me
Yeah, it
with
don't marry
these.
up. It don't marry up, man. They are definitely being
Nah.
really like, and yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like the sentiment. I like what it represents. Yeah,
Mm,
like that's not a shoe that really resonates with me in terms of like me wanting the shoe. But like, I mean, I'm all
mm,
for representation and stuff like that. But I feel like there's
mm,
more that can be done in that regard. But I think you're right though. Like, that shoe probably didn't hit the way they probably wanted it to hit. Although, I
mm,
mean, a lot of people have received it quite well. You get me,
mm,
man? A lot of people have received it quite well.
mm,
Hi there. So nice to see you. Sorry to interrupt the pod. I'll be literally 30 seconds. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And also, if you enjoy the pod, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help. Also, if you're listening on an audio platform, feel free to give us a review, whether it be positive or negative. Just leave a review. We really, really appreciate it. Also, feel free to listen to our old episodes. And if you ever want to get in contact, if you want to let me know what you're thinking, feeling, or whatever, holler at me. My name is PROZECH. PROZECH on all social media: Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm enjoying TikTok at the moment, so feel free to holler at me. I will always holler back. And with all that being said, I'll let you get back to the pod. Toodles. So we talked a lot about the shoes that have already come out. You get me?
mm,
Let's talk about, because we're not even halfway through the year yet. We're here. This is the
mm.
maddest thing of the whole
Yeah.
deal. Like, that's the gag, bro. We're in month 5. Yeah,
Nah.
we ain't even half a year, and we've already had like banger after banger. So, like, talk
Mm.
to me, bro. 2025. I'm saying, like, is there any other shoes this year that you're saying, like, bro, I need to make it
100,
make
bro.
sense?
Like,
So, what are you looking forward to?
I've been dropping hints to the missus all year. Listen, whenever these Jordan 1 Chicago lows come out,
Mm,
give me 2 or 3 of them, bro.
yeah,
Give
you
me
be
two or
set.
three of
You
them.
be set. You be set. You be set.
2 or 3 of them. Those were the main. You know, like I said to her at the beginning of the year, there's a few I've got my eye on this year. I'm gonna like try and behave myself, but unfortunately, they all dropped in the same time period.
Yeah.
Um, So I wanted to get the Rookie of the Year lows, and it's like I
Mm.
just couldn't explain it. Like I've got the highs already. Like I was like, you got to pick and choose your battles. I'm like, I've already got the highs. She's not gonna understand that I need the lows or care for it. Like, just allow her. She doesn't need stress in it.
Nah, for real, yeah, let her
So
live,
I
man.
let them go. The obsidian lows, like I said, I wanted
Hmm.
those. I just had to let them pass me by as well, man, because I had the highs. I prefer lows. Lows are like I said, my favorite silhouette. And but I have heard Nigel Sylvester's dropping the Jordan 1 low as well. Now,
Yes.
these are gonna drop. Yeah, give me two or three of them as well, bro.
Oh my
They
days.
would the mock-ups that I've seen, they just almost look like a light-skinned panda. Like, or
Yeah,
like
that's what exactly what they are. That's exactly what they with the sale as well. Yeah, right.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
But the little details, the little fabric changes, the little mini swooshes and stuff like this. Like people are like they're gonna make people do the double take. Oh, he's just wearing the. Wait a minute, what are those? Do you know what I mean? And where it's my favorite silhouette, yeah, it's just a no brainer for me.
no, it's a vibe, man.
I yeah.
That's definitely a vibe, man. And to be honest, I'm with you in terms of I feel like Nigel Sylvester should definitely strike while the iron's hot. Like,
Mm,
you get me? As long as he gives it the same treatment, I want him to give it the
mm-hmm,
same treatment because that's what he did. Like, essentially, that's what he did last year because he dropped the
mm,
4RM, which was like a very tough shoe to make like
mm.
people care about. In
Bro,
hindsight, because I mean, look what the GRs have done. They've done zero,
yeah,
right? He made that shoe make sense through his
yeah.
storytelling.
He's put that shoe in the like Nike Air 270 kind of category
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
people are just picking them up,
Yeah,
just like just out of nowhere.
yeah.
They're a thing.
They're absolutely
Like
a thing.
they're just a thing now. It's mad.
And if by the chance you're watching this or listening to this and you think, oh, let me just go and pick up a pair of like fence greens or like driveway greys or like they cost money. They cost money. Like if you don't think that the madness, like the outlets and all the stuff they're doing with the 4RM in general
Mm,
is an indication of how much those shoes cost. That is not the
mm.
same. They're not the same. But yeah, you're right with the one lows, man. They're giving strong panda
Yo,
vibes, yeah. And it's actually hilarious.
mm.
It's actually hilarious because they would be probably the best panda ever.
Ever.
You get me? And it's almost like you already know the color blocking works on that shoe because it's already been done and it's probably
Mm-hmm.
one of the most popular shoes in the history. Controversial shoes
Mm-hmm.
as well, but in the history,
Controversial.
controversial but super popular. It was worn by absolutely
Mm-hmm.
everybody, and they're grand. You get me? Everyone had a pair of
Mm-hmm.
pandas. Still have a pair. I mean, everyone in my household has a pair of pandas. So it's like we can't deny the strength of the colorway.
Right.
You get me, man? So yeah, that would be super, super hard. You know what other people were talking about with Nigel Sylvester as well, because there was what looked like a friends and family Jordan 4 in a fire red with a
Mm.
little mini swoosh. So a lot of people are talking about that potentially coming out as well. And I think there was a story that wasn't a friends and family that potentially is coming out as
Ooh.
well. Would you be down? Would you be down for the mini swoosh fire red fives with the Nigel Sylvester twist? Or are you happy with the brick by bricks?
Bro, like the missus cracks me up. It sounds like I'm digressing, but I'm not. Because she has got the is it the Mars? Mars? Is it
Son
Mars
of Mars.
Red? No, not the Son of Mars.
Okay.
Just I get this stunning.
Oh, Toro. Is that the Toro?
No, these aren't the Toro, bro. These aren't the
Oh,
Toro ones.
but they're good though. A little come
They're
slowly.
cold.
Yeah,
She says to me
fives.
that this trainer is better than every trainer I've got in my collection.
Yeah, right. It's a decent shoe, Mrs. St.
So
Clair, bro. I'm
if
not. I'm
they
not
did,
laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the situation.
yeah. Yeah, because part of me sometimes believes her, and I'm like, I'm doing all of this for nothing. Like the one pair that's the best, I don't even have it.
That's hilarious.
So if they did drop one, I'd get one just to beef her with
That's
it.
hilarious. That would be funny. That would be very, very funny. You know what we need to do now, yeah? We need to do one of my favorite questions. It's called Desert Island
Yeah.
Kicks. You get me, man. This is legendary at this point, man. Bro, you are cast away on a desert island and you don't know how you got there,
Mhm.
but you got two pairs of kicks with you. They don't have to be from your collection. They could be any two pairs of shoes in the world. But what
Mhm.
I want to know, what the people need to know, is what
Mm.
two pairs of shoes are you gonna have with you on this island and why?
Mm. I think one of them has to be like a P6000 or something like that because I'm gonna be working out on this island.
Mm,
I'm gonna
bro,
be taking walks and I'm gonna want to be comfortable
I respect
and
it.
something like that. You don't mind beating them or anything. They're not there for
Absolutely.
their looks. They're there for their
Absolutely.
comfort. And
Absolutely.
trust me, I'm in my comfort bag right now.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
why I've got so many 700s and 350s and P6000s and all of
I'm
them
with you.
boys
I'm
by
with
the
you.
front door
I'm
because I'm
with
in my
you.
comfort phase.
Yeah, I'm 100%
Um,
with you on that.
and then I want something to look at that I can just say when I'm outside, like not here, when I'm back on the roads. Do you know what I mean? That's gonna be my motivation to stay up, stay alive,
Motivation,
bro. Because you're gonna
facts.
have your time. It might just have to be the bikes, because I said I'm waiting for that special occasion to wear them. It will be that when I'm back on them roads, bro.
Yeah.
Give me them bikes, man. Give me them bricks.
Yeah, man.
It'll
Yeah,
be
the
them
the
boys.
back the back hairs, man. They get a lot of love, bro, and it makes sense. I
Mm.
think having an aspirational shoe in this scenario makes a lot of sense, man, because you
Mm.
will need to dig deep. It's not going to be an easy road on this desert
Mm.
island, bro. So you'll need to dig deep. You need to have something bigger than yourself to push you
Yep.
on. You get me, man? But I hear what you're
Yep.
saying with the P6000s, man. A lot of people swear by its comfort. You get me? And it's one
They're
of
so
those shoes.
comfortable,
Yeah,
bro.
it's one of those shoes that has like in like probably like the last year, 2 years has become super, super like popular
Mm.
just from a comfort perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like it took over for, because remember like a couple of years ago it was the Vomero 5.
The Mirror Fives, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was the Vomero 5, and then all of a sudden the
I never
P6000s
got
come
with the
out.
Vomeros. I've
Yeah,
always rocked the
I never fully got,
P6000
yeah, I
Sneakerhead.
never fully got with the Vomeros, although I liked them from afar in terms of like I heard they were super comfortable, tried them on, they were comfortable.
Mhm.
Never found a
I've heard
colorway
them
that
more
really
comfortable.
interesting. I never found a
I've heard
colorway that
them
really
more
hit for me
comfortable
though.
than the P6000. I
Interesting.
just don't like the shape of them. I just don't like the
Yeah, the
shape of them.
shape is a little bit off. I never really found
Mm.
a
Like that
colorway
toe
once
box
again.
area.
Yeah, it's a little
It's not for
blocky.
me.
It's a little blocky,
Yeah.
man. But I'm here for the comfort, bro. To be fair, so I'm like, because the thing is
100.
similar to yourself. Like I went heavy in Yeezys, man. So I got 350, 700s. Like I'm here for the comfort. You get me? I'm a
Mm.
comfort king. You get me, man. So if a shoe's comfortable,
Big facts.
I'm a halfway rocket. You get me? But it's still got to
Mm.
make sense. Still got to look good. You get me, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we got to do now, bro? We got to do some quick fires. Yeah,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
me, bro. So
I was practicing for this one.
yeah.
I was practicing.
You get me? Let's see if the
I
practice.
rewatched episode 2 of Shivani's one and I was like, hitting them. I was like, let me just get ready.
Let's see if the practice makes perfect.
Let's
You
see,
get me?
let's see.
Because you get me when you're in that hot seat, bro. It feels different, bro.
Yeah.
Respectfully. So let's see if it
All right,
works.
all
You
right,
get
all
me?
right.
Man? So yeah, this one straight away. Just I'm saying, shoot from the hip. You get me? Say it with chest. No dilly dallies. You get me? All right. Let
Got
me.
you.
You ready to go? Because I'm ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
We're doing this, and we're going in 3, 2, 1. Start. Nike and Adidas. Which one?
Nike.
Okay, New Balance or Adidas?
Adidas.
Is it Nike or Nike?
This Nike, but it should be Nike.
Right. New One Avant Garde. Right. Saucony or New Balance?
Saucony.
Interesting. Can you wear Nike and Adidas together? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Helion, hello, hello, LeBron James, all of the above, bro. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Respect
Nope.
it. What was the last shoe you won on the Nike sneakers at?
SB Navies.
For
Mm.
retail, with
Mm.
respect, with respect. I like how you move. Right, we do this. If you have one, what's your Jordan number? I think I know, but yeah,
Oh, 6.
Interesting. So you love the six.
Yeah, yeah,
Interesting. I respect it. I
yeah.
respect it. I swear you was gonna say one, but the six is a
I
very yeah, it's a very underrated shoe.
it's because of the comfort. Like I'm not gonna lie, Jordan ones they get the dogs barking, bro. But when I'm
Yes.
wearing a Jordan 6, it's just comfort, fire, like infrared. The black infrared Jordan
Yeah.
6 for
Yeah.
me is in the top pairs
Yeah.
ever created,
Yeah.
ever
Absolutely.
ever. Like I love that pair. Like I need another pair,
I know. I put a lot of
and like
respect on that six.
I've worn one pair and buried them. I'm currently doing it to another pair, and I had to take them out of the rotation because
They were
they
getting
they were
yeah.
getting it. They were getting that work,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like
They were
apparently they're not
getting
coming
that
till next
work.
year. So they're not coming till next year because, bro, like
Yeah.
when they're down by the front door, if I'm gonna go boxing or whatever, I throw them on. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
Because they are that comfortable. I can train in them. I can box in them. Everything. They were getting that work, and you see the DMPs by the front door. They were just chilling there because like they've had that work.
Yeah.
It's not icy anymore. It's yeah, like yeah,
The
they're
ice is
they're
melted, bro. The ice is
yeah, end of the tenure. Boy. They're at the
I
end of their
respect it.
tenure.
I respect it. I respect it. Okay. YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok?
Instagram.
Sneakers, kicks, or creps?
Kicks.
Spotify or Apple?
Apple.
Favorite collaboration?
Oof. I'm not a big collaboration guy. Caught me dilly dallying. God damn.
Dilly Dally
Not really.
Meter's going mad.
Not
Dilly Dally Meter's
yeah.
going
You
mad.
got caught man lacking.
He's dillying.
Oh man.
That's a Dally.
The Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's.
The Ben
Okay,
and
we'll go with
Jerry's.
a Ben
I
and
feel
Jerry.
like they were the last of the Grill SB pairs. I think.
I respect it, and I put a lot of respect on that shoe as well. That shoe,
Mm,
especially during the COVID era, bro.
mm.
That's one of the main shoes of COVID era, bro. Vans or Converse?
Converse.
Should I throw matchstick in there in
Converse.
it? Laces, laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Default laces or do you pattern your laces?
Relace.
Relace. We're down with the relace. Custom designs or
Yeah,
straight?
yeah, yeah. Asterisk. Oh, sorry, I got an asterisk on that one. It's under, over,
Uh huh.
under, over.
Under
A
over.
lot of people go over, under, over. I don't like the um. See,
What we doing?
I like under, over.
Oh, this isn't a good one to show. Let me show you the one that I actually let me use a one because you're using a one. Let me use a one to show you what I prefer. We've gone off piste, but this is important. This is really important, right? So I feel like I'm a over. I feel like I'm a
Man, trying to look
over.
around corners here, man. Show me the shoe.
Oh, for real, I'm not even. I'm not. Can you even see it? You can't even really see it
Like,
with the light on.
pull it back a bit. Pull it back a bit. Okay, so you've gone over under.
I feel like I go over under,
Yeah, you're over under.
but you're over.
Yeah, I'm a under over.
You're
See
under
the lace
over.
go. Yeah, yeah. See the lace goes in under, then comes out over, then goes back under,
But do
over,
you do
under.
so? But so then, are you going up like sideways in that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going up and out, and then
That's how
going
you do. I
on.
just go straight cross. You're going
Yeah.
sideways, bro. This is deep.
So
This is deep. This is
to see
deep.
that
This is deep.
the cross is underneath. So your one
Oh,
crosses over the top. You get what I'm
yes,
saying?
I do see it, bro.
So you're coming in over in that you're going down into the holes. I'm coming up out of them.
No, you know, you know what? You're absolutely. I do go down into the, bro. This conversation could only happen on this podcast, bro. This is such high level
Mate,
kickology. You get me? Like
Kickoology.
this is the deepest level of
Yes.
kickology, bro.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
yeah, no, that's very deep. You get me?
Mm.
And I love the fact that we can have this conversation. I respect, you get me, your under over, because I love my over under. You get me, man? I
Mm.
feel like it's a vibe, you get me, man? But that's
All of these
fine.
little things make us
It
different,
makes
man.
us different, makes us enjoy our kicks
Hmm.
even more. Just one more
Exactly.
time, you get me? But
Literally.
yeah, we're good. That's definitely a vibe. That's definitely a vibe. Moving on to the next one, yeah. Custom designs or straight GRs, factory settings.
GRs, man.
I
I
respect
love
it.
the GRs, bro.
Retro or innovation.
Retro, man. Retro.
Flip flops or slides.
Slides.
Socks or barefoot.
Socks.
Comfort or style.
Comfort. I'm in my comfort bag, man. I'm in my comfort
I
bag.
love it. I love it. I love it. Fresh and clean or beaten and battered.
That the latter's inevitable, but the former.
I respect it.
Fresh and clean.
Washing machine or hand wash your kicks.
Ooh, bro. Story time.
Come on now.
Military 4 Jordans, yeah, Jordan military blue Jordan
The one
4s.
that came out last year.
Um, mm. Yeah, so
Don't say it.
in they were by the front door, yeah.
Don't say
It,
it, bro.
bruv, yeah. I blame Edger. Edger made me do it.
Shout out
He
to
didn't
Edge.
make Edger made me do it,
Shout out to Edge. Edge is a legend of
bro.
the game. Him and his whole
Like
family are legends, bro. I love
I
them, man.
just hit
The
the
whole,
F it button. Like
bro.
I just said, this guy must know what he's talking about. He said it with chest, and he goes like, if it goes wrong, F it. And I'm like, yeah, man. And yeah, I put the military blue Jordan 4s in the washing machine because in the porch where it gets really hot, bro, and one of them was in direct sunlight and one of them wasn't,
Oh,
and the toe guard turned color on one of them, and I was like, I'm gonna dye them all one color, so they're all one color. So I found this like smoky navy blue something Dylon thing, and I was like, yeah, throw this in the wash, and I did a half an hour quick cool wash thing. Like, bro, why did they come out with the leather peeling off and all sorts, bro? It was some Frankenstein pair, and they were two different colors, even worse than before.
oh my god.
Ah, yeah, they R.I.P. Yeah, they got sent to shout out to Lab Customs. Yeah, he was like, bro, you might as well just send them to me and let me repurpose
I
them.
respect it.
Yeah, he gave me a couple of shillings for them. And yeah, I told him to tag me in whatever he does, but I said, don't play me, bro. Don't go, oh yeah, send your trainers to a professional if you want them to look different from the retail version, not like this donut. You threw them in the way.
Have your face and that, and like a sign, like an X
Literally,
going through it. Like, don't be like Ricky, bro. Don't be like that.
trust me, bro. Nah, we had a good laugh about it,
That's
man. But yeah, that's
hilarious.
why there's levels.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
There's levels to
You
this
see,
game.
do you
So
know what
yeah.
I've realized? What Nike have done on certain pairs, and like we were talking about the pandas. They started doing this on the later pandas and some of the more recent um dunks. They do this thing called leather plating. I don't know if that's the official. I
Mm,
don't know if that's the official term. Um, but like I went to the London Sneaker School. Like I had a meeting with Ish over there. Shout out to Ish at London Sneaker School. And he obviously they repurpose shoes a lot. And he was just showing me the
mm.
difference in the quality of leather. And essentially on the newer pairs, what they do is got a layer of leather on the top, but underneath it isn't actually leather. And that's the reason
Oh
why
damn.
it's not as durable as it once
Mm.
was. You get me? So it has the appearance of leather like on the outside, but it's not actually leather. It's not
Scandalous.
actually leather. So you could peel it away. You could literally
Mm,
remove the layer of leather off
mm,
the shoe, and that's why I refer to it as leather plated. So it does not surprise me that they did that with that shoe, and it's terrible when you think about it.
mm.
Yeah, Nike need to fix up, bro, massively.
Yeah.
And you kind of need to fix up as well because throwing them in the wash was wild. You get me, man. But
It was diabolical work,
yeah, it
bro.
was
Man just
crazy work, bro.
waterlogged them to death
Yeah, 30-minute wash,
with the dye,
30
and yeah.
degrees, 30 degrees.
Yeah.
It's still, yeah, nah. Even with the 30-degree
Mashed them up,
washing
bro.
machine,
Mashed
yeah,
them.
nah. These new, the thing is, back in the
Yeah.
day, I remember when I was growing up, like my mom's gonna spend any time cleaning kits. She threw my Reebok Classics in the washing machine, like. But those are real leather, so you could tell when they came back out, they're like real leather. Like you know that they can sustain that. These kicks nowadays can't sustain it, bro. As much as they try and
No.
bamboozle us with materials and technology and stuff,
Yeah.
it's not the
No.
same, bro. It's not the same. It's
Bruv.
not the same. All right, where was I? Where was I? Okay, last couple. Lows, mids, or highs.
Lows.
All right, and the last one.
OG.
Yeah, no, you said that. We respect that. And the last one is triple blacks or white and whites.
White and whites.
We love that,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Let's leave the black on blacks
I'm a
for
lover, not a fighter, bro.
for the man that we let's leave the black on blacks for them nefarious acts. You get me?
Yeah, man.
Last question I'm gonna ask, bro. You've been absolutely amazing, Ricky. I do appreciate you, my G. But like the term sneakerhead, I
Yeah,
just want
yeah.
to get from your perspective, what does
Mm.
that term actually mean?
Bro, it's just somebody who likes trainers. It doesn't matter what trainers they are. Like I remember before there was any community, I used to be on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter anymore. But there was a page on there called Sneakerpedia. And that's where man used to assemble, the sneakerheads used to assemble there and chat and load pictures and this and that. And a guy got onto me because I'd never owned a pair of Jordans at the time when I was talking to him. I was like, I'd never really gotten into them. I just liked all white Air Force Ones. That was my bag at the time.
Mm,
And I was like, yeah, I've gone from, the 95s, the 90s, and Air Maxes, this, that, and the other was more my vibe. And then I moved to the Air Force Ones. And he was like, oh, man, then you can't say that you're a sneakerhead if you've never owned a pair of Jordans.
really?
And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you're some account on Twitter trying to tell me who I am and what I am based on what the fact that I've owned a pair of Jordans or not. And then in the end, I ended up getting a pair. Um, some stealth grey Jordan 3s. Was it Wolf grey? Might have been Wolf grey, stealth
Mm,
grey Jordan 3s. Banging pair. If you're going to do the edit thing, they've got the black and red tongue, light grey with the elephant print,
okay.
white sole. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful pair. I wore them joints to death. Oh, man. Beautiful pair. I really, really, really love them. But it doesn't matter what pairs you wear, unless they're the unholy grails. Like
Facts.
you can't be rocking the unholy grails and claiming
Nah,
sneakerhead,
nah, nah.
bro.
We can't do that. Can't go
Um,
that far. You get me?
no, no, no.
Nah.
But yeah, if it's like loving trainers is it's something that you can explain to somebody who loves trainers, but it's difficult to explain to somebody who doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
I hear
And
you.
if you can't explain it to somebody else, then you're a sneakerhead because they don't
Facts.
understand. They
Facts.
don't understand.
For real. If you get it, you get it.
Yeah,
For real. 100%.
yeah,
No, I'm with you on that, bro. And with that being said, I mean, Mr. Ricky Sinclair, the normal one, as they say, bro.
the normal
Are you
facts.
are you indeed are you a sneakerhead?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, without doubt. Not the biggest, not the smallest. Just
Just
normal,
normal. Just
just
normal.
normal, bro.
Just normal.
Just normal.
Bro, let me tell you
Literally,
something here, right? Right now, I'm gonna let you know, yeah, you're anything but normal. Cause right now, you are Kicks Chronicles certified sneakerhead. How about that, bro? 30. The boy
love that.
30. The boy 30. You get me, man?
Love that.
Like, been an absolute legend at the game. You get me? Blessing us with his presence. Ricky, about 4 or 5 million people are gonna watch this, listen to
Mm.
this. You get me? So like I'm saying this is a big opportunity for you. So like let the people know what you got going on. You get me, man. Let them know, like I'm saying, like your socials and that if they want to tap in,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Let the people
I,
know.
I'm just on Instagram more time. Like, I've got a Snapchat. Don't add me on Snapchat. Snapchat is the place where I send really silly pictures to my wife and my daughters as daily bants. Like, I don't interact with anyone else on Snapchat. Don't add me on Snapchat. You're wasting yourself. But on Instagram, that's where I waste all my time.
I love it.
Catch me there. I'm really on there way too much, but I love it. I love watching people what they're doing, fits, kicks, everything. Like I'm about it. You see me commenting on your videos. I love your videos. I
Massive
share your
appreciation.
videos.
Massive
Yeah,
appreciation for
it's
that.
all love, man. Like where we're from, not a lot of people in our age demographic are doing positive bits, bro. So whenever I see anyone from places where we grew up trying to just do something good, brother, I've got to support.
I love it. I
100%.
love it, man. I love it, man. People, please make sure.
Ricky underscore St.
This
Clair,
is it, bro.
Instagram.
We
Hit
need to
me.
make
I'm
sure.
there.
You get me? We need to make sure. I'm gonna confirm what he just said. I'm gonna jump on it as well right now. That is Ricky underscore St. Clair. You get me? Make sure to go like, man. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen as well. You get me? It's gonna be in the description
That's me.
below. Please make sure to go show him some love, man. Just let him know where you came from. So you came from Kicks Chronicles, man, and the interview was flames. You get me? He did his thing. I think we got another banger, man. I think we've done well. You get me, man? We
Yeah,
took
man.
some deep time. You get me, man. So I feel like we've done ourselves some justice. You get me? Let's see.
Yeah, man. We
Let's
actually got some real life in there as
You
well,
get me,
man,
man.
which
We
is
love it.
important,
And this
man.
is
We're
this is
real people.
this is the thing that I love about this podcast. Is the thing I love about this platform is kicks. Yes, we talk about kicks. They are sort of at the forefront of what we talk about, but
Mm,
we are real people. We are
mm,
real people. You get me? And we've
mm-hmm,
gone through things, we've experienced things. And I
mm-hmm.
like to think if we have any form of common ground, it allows for real conversation. You get me?
Facts.
And I think this is what I love more about doing this than anything else.
Mm,
Is the opportunity to just connect with people in a real way. Talking about the things we love. Yes, we talk about kicks. We
mm-hmm,
talk about every facet of shoes we'll talk about, but
mm.
every so often we get the opportunity to connect in a real way, and I appreciate what you shared on the podcast, man. Really, really, really do, man. Because yeah, man, it's not just about shoes. You get me? Real people, real
No,
issues, real life, man. You get me, man? And it's definitely a vibe, man. And people, if this is like the type of time you're on, then yeah, you need to continue to stay tapped in. Kicks Chronicles drops every week. You get me? Continue to support, and we'll continue to do great things. In fact, you do your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. You do your 5-star ratings. We'll
hit him
continue
up, hit
to
him
get.
up.
You get me? We'll continue to get guests like Ricky St. Clair on the podcast. How about that? How about that?
Mm,
You
mm.
get me? Like, there's only one, but I'm saying, like, we can continue to dip
Yeah,
inside the
man.
community and continue to find heavy hitters to come and chat to you, man. You
Yeah,
get me,
man.
man?
They're out
And share
there.
your
They're out
story.
there.
You get me, man? You get me? Like, so yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. People, like, you already know, as I said, what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, 5 stars. If you ever want to get in contact, kickschronicles@gmail.com. I'm on Instagram as well as many other platforms. PROZECH. Hit me up. Very happy, very sociable. You get me? And once again, make sure to hit up Ricky as well, man. Very, very wholesome. You get me with the content he puts out, man. Family driven. You get me? Like, always got a nice pair of kicks on, bro. He does his thing, likes his boxing. Likes his boxing. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for listening. I've been your poet Prozac. This has been Ricky Sinclair, absolute legend of the game.
Love.
Once again, make sure to look after yourselves. And until I see you, man, down the road, everyone, stay blessed. Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.